It all started last year when he asked me to do his boots, which I'd never done anything really like that. I'd only just started kind of expressing my culture through art during COVID, really.
I'm obviously no artist, so I didn't draw it myself, but a good friend of mine, Carly Gray, whose brother Brady used to play for us, is now a coach. She took a lot of the lead on this, and I'm extremely proud of what she's been able to do, and it's been a really cool process. A story in a way of myself travelling from my home of Tasmania to now, my home of Fremantle, and that's a story shared by Carly as well.
Both of our culture comes from our grandmothers, and now we're here, and to be able to share like Palawa culture on such a large scale, it's pretty amazing to be doing that together.
Up at the top, where the chevrons were, we've got 3 symbols that represent the Palawa, Tasmanian Indigenous culture.
So we've got the kelp carriers, the mutton birds, and then the shells. And then between those, I've got the boomerangs linking the story to Noongar culture, as they're quite prominent over here. Coming down to the bottom half of the jumper, it's pretty much split in half of both Palawa culture and Noongar culture. Being over here is now a strong part of both of our cultural identities, so I think it was important to have both cultures represented on there together.
On this side, I've got the yarning circle with 4 symbols around the outside, 1 female to represent my grandmother and 3 males to represent my uncles, which is where my Indigenous heritage comes from. And then down here, we'll start with the Tassie elements. We've obviously got the map of Tassie and the Tassie tiger paw print.
Above Tassie, I've got 2 little people symbols, 1 woman here, which is representing my grandmother, and over here is my dad, just symbolising my connection to country and my culture.
Equally as important was to make sure we had some Freo representation on the jersey, so we've got the Warrigal and the coastline of WA, and then we've got a little anchor here right where Fremantle is, which is a nice little touch as well.
I'm really grateful that Alex has allowed me to have this opportunity to design the jumper, and he's trusted me to tell his story and let me have a little bit of my story represented on there as well.
It's going to be certainly a game that I'm going to remember. A lot of my family are flying over to watch the game, so again, to be able to share it with them is going to be really nice.
Through this experience, Alex and I both got to learn a lot more about our culture. We're both still on the journey of our cultural identity, and we got to have conversations with people from the Palawa heritage and Noongar heritage, which is really amazing to just still be learning so much about our culture and then being able to represent it and share it with other people.